Human Rights Commission of Sierra Leone trains District Human Rights Committee members and CSOs on the importance of human rights indicators for effective monitoring and reporting of treaty bodies and special mechanisms, with support from UNDP and Irish Aid to promote and protect all human rights. Giving a brief background about the training workshop, the Vice Chairperson, Human Rights Commission, Sierra Leone, Victor Idrissa Lansana, said that Sierra Leone is not an isolated republic. We are part of the international community, and Sierra Leone was assessed 2 years ago, and during the assessment there were several recommendations that were proffered for the state of Sierra Leone, and we accepted some of those recommendations and noted some, and it's the responsibility of the Commission to monitor some of those recommendations, he said.
We are here because Sierra Leone is not an isolated republic. We are part of the international community. And whatever happens out there, Sierra Leone is a member. I'm sure all of you are aware that Sierra Leone is a member of the United Nations. The United Nations has several or different organs. Quite recently, they developed what we call the UPR. I'm also aware that almost all of you here understand or know what we mean by UPR, Universal Periodic Review. And Sierra Leone was assessed 2 years ago. And during that assessment, there were several recommendations that were proffered for the state of Sierra Leone. And Sierra Leone, we know, accepted some recommendations and noted others. And for us as a commission, it is our responsibility to monitor the implementation of those recommendations. And that is why we are here to ensure that we have an interaction with you, to get information from you and see how far government has gone in implementing those recommendations.
The Deputy Director, Southern Region Human Rights Commission, Emmanuel Thomas, said that the training is about the effective monitoring system, the indicators they are to look for in writing their reports, and to monitor those indicators and how they could be implemented, and also how the implementation process can be monitored.
The topic of the training is that the Human Rights Commission, through its Directorate of Treaty Body Reporting and Specialized Mechanism, is carrying out a training for District Human Rights Committee members and that of civil society organization on the effective monitoring and reporting system, the indicators that they are to look for in writing their report, and to monitor those indicators and how they could be implemented and how the implementation process can be monitored. And the Commission is being supported by the United Nations Development Fund, UNDP, and that of Irish Aid. They are our international partners, and they've been so collaborative in providing the resources to reach out to the general good of all in Sierra Leone. So the Commission is here for this 2 days training program, and we are looking at the training on the importance of effective human rights monitoring indicators on the treaty body reporting specialized mechanism system. We have participants from Moyamba district and from Bont and that of Pujong and that of Bo district here. So we are looking at the 4 districts because these 4 districts makes the southern region, and they have full representation here for this training.
2 amongst the participants, Jarai Barry, National Coordinator, Foundation for Human Rights and Democracy, and Joseph Dominic Blackie, Chairman Civil Society Forum Bo District, both said that the training is timely and also share experience gained in retraining.
Most often our governments go to these international conferences and assign to these international treaties, but again we see when they come back home they don't domesticate them. But this training can help us as civil society organizations to be able to understand, what it means to assign your signatures to these international treaties and domesticate them at home in order for the proper implementation of these laws within the country, and also So it helps us to understand, you know, some of these additional protocols, you know, that are added to these treaties for proper implementation at national level.
We're here so they can build on our capacity, and they can also strengthen the relationship between the civil society and the Human Rights Commission, so we can move ahead, we can go, we can collaborate, and we can put into play, you know, bringing dignity to those persons that need it.
Reporting for SLBC TV, I am Allen Adigma Sheriff.